Are you fed up with the predictable design of luxury SUVs? If so, take a look at Lexus NX.
Lexus compact SUV is one of the few cars which look out of this world not only in the concept model form, but also in production version. The NX is very similar to the LF-NX concept shown at the 2013 Frankfurt Motor Show. The front looks like a Predator with dominating grille and squinted headlights underlined by boomerang-shaped LED day running lights. From the side, sharp lines which remind me of stealth fighters. The rear is somewhat of an anticlimax after what I've just seen. In this test example, there is an electrically operated boot lid. Don't try to force it to open or close quicker. It does it at its own relaxed pace. I suggest you press the button on the key fob well before you approach the car. According to Lexus, the NX boot accommodates anywhere between 475 and 580 liters. The upper extreme is when you get a repair kit instead of a mini spare. You can secure your luggage with a net. There are mounts for that. There are also 2 shopping bag hooks and a 12-volt socket.
The backrests fold flat. There's a lever here. The loading surface is almost flat. Almost, but as good as it gets. Now, this lever, you can also use it to adjust how the back seats lean. With the middle position though, I'm having some problem with the headroom here, and there's also a pretty big gap in the back that the shelf doesn't cover. On the plus side, there's a lot of leg room, knee room, plenty of that here. The floor is almost flat, so you can sit in the middle as well. There are a couple of air vents, but no 12-volt socket. There's an armrest that's very comfortable, and there are a couple of over-engineered cup holders here, and also a place to store a half-liter bottle of water in the door bins. Nothing bigger, unfortunately.
It's good doors cover the sills, so you don't get your trousers dirty getting in and out.
The NX cockpit looks interesting. Whatever I touch feels solid. Nothing moves, nothing sticks out. It's simple and elegant. The dials are easy to read, and the sat-nav is... oh God, really? I mean, who do you have to shag in Lexus these days to get proper sat-nav graphics? Toyota has better graphics. And never mind the touchpad here, which replaced the joystick. It's still like trying to decide what's better, syphilis or gonorrhea. And if you're into party lifestyle, then you'll love this little compartment with a mirror. Everyone likes to powder one's nose once in a while.
An interesting gizmo under the armrest. It's an induction charger. There are a couple of dozen smartphones on the market which you can charge wirelessly, although some of them may need an accessory back cover. The problem is that bigger smartphones, even without an accessory cover, will simply not fit on the charger. So you're left with a 12-volt socket and a USB port. And what's up with the screws?
This NX is powered by a 2-liter twin-scroll turbocharged engine producing 238 horsepower and 350 Nm of torque. If you live somewhere environmentally ambivalent, you'll enjoy this one over the sluggish hybrid version. This one also has a proper 6-speed automatic instead of the whiny CVT. Fun pedal to the metal, and it goes. This F-Sport model goes from 0 to 100 km per hour in 7.1 seconds, but the top speed is electronically limited to 200 km per hour. Now, you won't care most of the time unless you live in Germany and you drive along the autobahns. Speaking of top speed, what about braking? Well, Lexus NS is heavy. Even the turbo variant is 200 kilograms heavier than Mercedes-Benz GLC, which is currently the lightest car in the segment. But the Lexus NX is heavier, about 140 kilograms heavier than BMW X3. So that's still pretty hefty. And we're talking about the turbocharged model, because if you take the hybrid, it's 45 kilograms more heavier than this turbocharged petrol version. You may not feel this extra weight when accelerating, but on braking, this is one heavy mother. The weight also becomes very apparent when it comes to fuel consumption. Lexus promises the NX Turbo will do around 10 liters per 100 kilometers in the urban cycle. The fact is, it does 10 and a bit in combined. At least on paper, the competitors with similar engines are more fuel efficient. And there is no stop and start. That's only on the hybrid NX. The F-Sport suspension is hard. On rougher surfaces, it's unpleasant. The seats offer good support, but are also hard. So together with the hard suspension, it's not the most comfortable SUV out there. Unless, of course, the roads are flat, and then you can and then you can have fun. Oh boy. Steering is pleasantly heavy. The car reacts quickly to the gas pedal, and that's also in eco mode, because I can also put it in normal, sport, or sport plus, and and then it goes like the clappers. Woo! Yes, I could play with the paddle shifts on the steering wheel, but why bother? The automatic is good enough for that, and whoa! There's really enough oomph, and yeah, the automatic gearbox will do the stuff for you. You just need to focus on the road. Okay, this is an all-wheel drive model, so it's got superb traction, and the roads today are greasy. Whew. It's surprisingly fun to drive this car, you know? Okay, let's put it back into eco or something. Okay, you can specify your Lexus NX 200T with a collision warning system, with adaptive cruise control, or with lane keeping assist. So that's not only a warning, but it also will correct steering for you. So now as I cross the lane, yeah, unfortunately it beeps, but it also corrects my steering. So that's fun. The problem is that when it goes beeping, it wakes up. Whoa! It wakes up the other passengers and the driver. So maybe that's a good thing, right? Otherwise, visibility is average, sound insulation is okay, but you know, there is some wind noise and tire noise, but nothing squeaks or rattles, so that's a plus, definitely. This car is properly screwed together. Maybe this is what the screws are for. The sound, it's not brilliant, the sound. It could have been better. I know Lexus IS Hybrid has this Sound Symposer artificial V8 sound, which is a bit over the top, but they could have worked on the turbo sound in this one. Now, I have a problem with finding an ideal sitting position behind the wheel, because if I sit the way I'm supposed to, I have to lean like this. So my chin is down because of the angle that this headrest is at. So I have to lean back a bit, which is a bit too much, so I'm sort of lying down rather than sitting up, and it's not brilliant either. Prices of Lexus NX start at 40,000 euro for the hybrid and 42,000 for the turbo model. Unless you live in Poland, then both cars are priced the same because there are no incentives to buy hybrids. This F-Sport all-wheel drive model will set you back at least 55,000 euros, and there is about 5 grand worth of options on it. I am a bit of an automotive exhibitionist, so I like the way the NX looks compared to the competition, but the competition costs about the same and offers much more modern infotainment solutions. So if connectivity is important to you, you're left with the German trio. And what would you choose, a Japanese or a German car? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, share and rate my videos. New episodes every Friday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.